Well, some civil society organizations, CSOs, which focused on promoting women's rights in governance on Wednesday, expressed their support for the newly elected Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, writes Honorable Mojisola Meranda. The non-governmental organizations also denounced the alleged harassment and denial of access to lawmakers at the Lagos State House of Assembly by operatives of the Department of State Services (DSS), labeling it a gross violation of the rights of the lawmakers and an unacceptable interference in the democratic process. The group stated these at a press conference in Lagos, which Dr. Abiola Akiyode Afolabi, co-convener of Wo Manifesto, addressed. They said the controversy surrounding Speaker Miranda's election following the removal of Mudashiru Obasa was unnecessary. The CSOs maintained that the election process complied with Sections 92 and 96 of the 1999 Constitution, which outlined the procedures for the removal and election of a Speaker. Akiyode Afolabi, we fully support the constitutional procedures followed by the majority of the members of the Lagos State House of Assembly who voted in favor of these decisions, the group stated. They characterized Speaker Miranda's election as a monumental achievement and a significant advancement toward gender equity in Nigeria politics. The CSOs emphasized the necessity of upholding the rule of law in all legislative elections, including impeachment and electoral processes. They condemned attempts to undermine due process as an affront to the principles of justice and democracy. All right, Dr. Henry, here is the CSO, supporting Miranda and also saying that interference by DSS is uncalled for. There should be caution, as it were. Yesterday, we also had former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, saying that it's also uncalled for using military during election processes in Nigeria. That is not supposed to be so, and the government or the election body should distance themselves from using militaries in conducting elections. So I'd like to get your thoughts as regarding this, because the women are saying they are in support of Miranda, that the impeachment process was legitimate, they followed the constitution, and that they are the process in which they are trying to remove Miranda from the seat is an affront to justice and democratic process. Let me get your take on this one.
Thank you. The CSOs in Lagos State coming to support the current Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly is their duty, and it's also their right to do that. If at all they follow the right processes in doing that, that will not infringe on the right of anybody or any group of persons. There are civil society organizations, which is their right to support whoever they want and also disassociate themselves from whoever they also want. It is also their right to do that. But my concern here is that the new speaker who is now leading the Lagos State House of Assembly, for me, should be allowed, saying the fact that the former speaker was like, last time you also asked similar question, which I did answer by saying that, look, the processes that lead to the removal of the former speaker, Obasa, of the Lagos State House Assembly, follow the constitutional procedures. And so whatever that any other person is saying as it concerns that, if the person is not satisfied, or even the former speaker, if he's not satisfied, should challenge the matter in court without, using any other measures or avenue to cause problem.
Well, he's already challenging the matter.
Fine. It should allow the court to decide, okay, in order not to cause mayhem or problem of what it is already. Nigeria is already a tense country. So we don't want anything that will double it or will make it escalate beyond the level that it is. So for me, the CSOs coming to support the current Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly is okay,
Oh.
but they shouldn't in any way incite this problem.
Okay, well, for Obasa,
You understand my point?
Obasa has already filed a challenge with the grounds that his removal was unconstitutional. That in the Constitution it was stated that before any House of Assembly member is being impeached, that no House of Assembly member should be impeached when they are on recession. But then when he was impeached, they were on recession and he wasn't in the country, and they went ahead to impeach him. I think that's a part of what he's challenging in court right now as regards his impeachment process and all of that.
I don't want to be disobedient to the law, which says that when a matter is challenged in court, they should allow the court to do justice to that.
Well, we're not trying to preempt the court, actually.
I don't want to be contempt of court here. Now, this matter is being taken to court. If Obasa, the former Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, has challenged this matter to court and has all the evidence or evidences to make sure that he will have victory at the end of the day, fine and good. There is nothing wrong with that. Now that this matter is before a competent court of jurisdiction to take care of it, fine and good, there's no problem. But my concern, like I did say, the CSO, civil society organization, should not incite anything. If you are supporting the current speaker, fine and good. But they shouldn't go further than that in inciting members of the public against what has happened so far. Like I said, Nigeria is not okay. So we shouldn't do things that will escalate to full-blown crisis. And this is the only country that we have. We must be in a position to maintain peace at all time, not to incite anything that will cause more problem. So for me, as an analyst, I am saying that since this matter has been challenged to court, anybody that is in doubt of anything should wait until the decision of the court. If that be the case, there will be no problem. But nobody, whether the side of former Lagos State Speaker or the current speaker, their supporters should maintain status quo to ensure that the right thing is done.
All right. Again, what do you also make of this action by the DSS to disrupt the Lagos State House of Assembly process, causing disruptions there?
I think when this matter happened 2 days ago, the DSS and the military were asked, and they responded by saying that they were there on the invitation of the Speaker of the State Assembly for the complex to be protected. If they were called by the Speaker or the leadership of the Assembly for them to come and ensure that the complex is protected while they are doing their legislative duties, why were they also, barred them from entering the complex? I think that is where the question is coming from. Somebody cannot call you to come and protect them, and you go there to stop them from doing their legitimate businesses, which the law has guaranteed them. So for me, I don't see the main truth coming out from the DSS or on the other sister security who were there to make sure that law and order is maintained. So, be it as it may, the DSS should know their responsibility, and other sister security agencies should also know their duties, not to overstep their bound. Whether they are sent or commanded by a higher authority, Nigeria is not an anarchist state. We have laws that regulate whatever we do in this country. And so everybody, be the president, the governor, the speaker, the Senate president, whoever, no matter how highly placed you are in the society, please allow peace to reign in this country. We fought too many wars, and we don't want to shed more blood anymore in this country. Everybody should respect themselves and also respect the law. The law has to take its course. Whoever that violates the law of this country, whoever that contravenes the law of this country must be punished. They should allow peace to reign in this country, for God's sake. It is not here politics, there politics, everywhere is politics. After all, there's nothing more we gain from politics in this country. And so they should allow peace to be maintained. They should allow peace to reign in the society. They are not the only group of people we have in this country. We have other groups in this country. And if everybody thinks toward of making sure that Nigeria is uncomfortable, where will they go to? Where will they be? To politicking. Where will they be? To do all these things they are doing to make sure that they distract everywhere. Look at our economy. It's nothing to write home about.
Okay.
They should think on how to fix the economy and stop all these things that doesn't help us in any way.
Okay, there are also rumors that Meranda might at some point resign because, you know, during the disruption by the DSS, there were people who are protesting that Meranda needs to resign. And then we heard rumors that there are probability that she might resign, one of which was that of the popular TV anchor Sheon, who made that post on his Twitter X on Monday saying that there will be mass resignation, that is just a matter of time. Do you only see any possibility of Meranda resigning based on the pressure that's been
read about
the
that.
Lagos State House Assembly?
Sorry to say. I read about that yesterday. You know, for me, since it wasn't, coming out from the official place we should expect that to come out from, I ignore that, because as an analyst, wherever at any given time you are discussing about matters that concern this country, you must get the matters right before you analyze it or say anything about it.
You know why we
If not, you end up exaggerating.
Yeah, why we are talking about this, Sheon is a popular TV anchor in politics, right? Anchor shows that has to do with politics, and then he has probably on-the-ground reports. He's a person that is widely known as regards to politics, and he has on-the-ground reports. For him coming to say that, probably, that's why I said it's a rumor. You understand?
It's not how popular you are as a journalist
not just about being a journalist.
So the point is,
not just about being a journalist. He is. He's connected with politicians.
I know. So
there might be informations, there might be rumors, and then he's trying to, give us a tip of the iceberg.
Victor, let's just look at it this way. I read about it yesterday, like I said. I read about it. But I want it to be official. If it is official, fine, we can talk about it. But as it stands now, we see it as speculation, we see it as rumor.
Right.
And so we should also take it that way in order not to misinform the public.
So what's your perspective, actually, looking at the pressure that is being mounted at the Lagos State House Assembly now? Could there be any possibility that Meranda might resign at some point?
But from the feedback, it's like there is an undertone somewhere.
Okay.
Trying to manipulate the thing to be on the other side. But whoever that... is responsible for that should know that Nigeria is a democratic nation. Things should be done orderly. Things should be done within the ambit of law. We are not a lawless nation where things should be done, zigzagly, where things should be done without considering what is the law saying. So for me, whatever that happened is just a speculation. If it happens tomorrow, then we will know what to say when the time comes.
All right.